Novo Nordisk have been one of the most talked about stock lately, and today I'll show you exactly how I approach it from a technical perspective. Welcome to Great Good Profits. My name is Klaus. In this video, I'll take you through a deep technical analysis of Novo Nordisk. This episode is a little different. The first part is my original analysis, which some of you may have already seen. And the second part was recorded 6 trading days ago. In this session, I'll walk you through the trades I actually made in Novo Nordisk since the first analysis and explain what I am now looking for in the chart to spot new opportunities to buy again. If you already watched the first analysis and don't need a recap, you can skip ahead to the section titled Update with the last 6 days of price action.
So this is the weekly chart on Novo, and just to very quickly make a recap from the last video on Novo, to show you that we are actually in a having a down channel here on Novo, which looks like this. And as you can see down here, we are about to break out. So can confirm the breakout, or we just gonna go further down on this side of the trend line. So let's figure out. And then I also want to just draw in a couple of very important lines, going back to this pivot level. And to this level right here, I'll just extend it, and you'll see it fits perfectly with making a support. And then we broke through, and then it became resistance. So the next line I'll also draw in is this pivot low to this pivot low. And that goes perfectly into this one, meaning that we have a support level right here. And now we are at a range between these two levels. We have support, we have resistance, but at the same time we are breaking out of the channel. Now let me just draw in one more last line here, this low to this low, and I'll just extend it. There we go. And that is the lowest I think we'll get, and if we break down even further. But let's go to the daily now and see what's happening. So what's very interesting right now is the area, the range we're in right now, because we've just gotten out of the channel, and then we have just, now it's resistance instead, and it's resistance, it got rejected here, and we're on our way up. In the last video, I told you if I'm gonna buy in once more, we need to confirm a breakout on the other side of this line right here, meaning that we have to pass the 400 level, and now we are already over here, so it means we will have to pass the 400 level still. So that's, for me, is a signal to buy even more Novo, because then I think that the downwards trend is over and we are gonna go up. But what I want to show is that I'm a little bit concerned because we have a pattern right here. Can you guys see what it is? We have a bearish flag pattern. So the bearish flag pattern looks like this. This is the flag pole, and here is the rest of the flag. And normally it will move out like this. So that's, and if that happens, then the target of this bearish flag will be, let's just take a look. Let's just say that it goes back to this level and it breaks out from there right here. Let's say that's what's going to happen. Then it will go all the way down to the end of this. And that is actually also perfectly hitting the supporting line down here. So let's see what happens. We don't have a breakout yet. And also we have one more pattern. Let me just show you where we have the perfect example of the top of Novo Nordisk. It actually made a shoulder, head, shoulder pattern. That is a reversal pattern, meaning that now we are at the top. And if we break this neckline here, as we did down here, meaning that we're gonna go even further down. And yes, it's gone much longer than this pattern. You know, normally we say it will at least reach, you take the top of the head to the neckline, and you find the breakout point. right here. And that means that we would at least go to 580. And we did, but we didn't stop there. We went even further down. So that's kind of what I'm a little bit worried about now, because it started going up again, reaching this support level. Then it started moving up. But as you can see, shoulder, head, shoulder, it looks like might be a little chance that we're gonna have that pattern in here. And that means reversal to the downside once again. I'll just draw it up. So here we have the head, the shoulder, the head, and then to confirm, here we have it. Meaning if we are gonna go down, and this is gonna be, we have to go on the other side of the neckline to activate this pattern. But if we do, let's just make a measure once again from the top of the head to the neckline. Move it over here. Let's see if we break out right here. If we break out here, we're gonna move even further down. And as you can see, it looks like we're gonna go further down than this support line here, and even further down than this, which is also pivot low. So this is actually also a support line, meaning that we might go down here to this level, and that's the bottom, and then we're gonna easily move up. But to be honest, I think if we break this line here, we go under that, beneath that, we're gonna have a trip all the way down to this last support line that I've drawn in. And I think that would hold, because that is a really, really strong support line. And because if we take a look at this now at the weekly chart, we have this long consolidation period here where we have, well, it's also a, let me just draw in. This is also a trade channel, right? Just going sideways. But if I extend this, see it fits with this last support line as well. And also if I make this a little longer, there is a little chance that we will just, do moves like this. Something like that. And if we do that, then of course we have a buy opportunity here. So what I'm trying to say is that right now it really is interesting to see what's gonna happen, because as long as we're within this range, this resistance level and support level, we're good. But if it breaks out either upwards, I'll buy. If it breaks below this, I will definitely sell. Actually, I will sell the stock if it breaks down under this line on the neckline on the head shoulder, because then I believe that we're gonna go further down. So just to try to explain this selling signal, meaning that we have to have a candle that goes under the neckline, and then I'll not sell there. We have to have one more candle, and if that candle does not close under this, then I'll still be in it. So this will be kind of my new support line. And as soon as we get past the breakout candle from the neckline, as soon as we get past the first candle there, then I'm gonna sell. And vice versa, if we get up instead, which I of course hope, because we're in it right now, then it might move like this and then break through, and maybe go down, just use this as a support line again, and then we're off, hopefully. So again, we make a breakout, I'll not buy it. I will see what will the next candle do. And as I said down here, if it closes above the upper side of the first candle, then I'm gonna buy. So that's kind of what I expect, or not expect, but is looking into. And it will be really nice if we have a buying opportunity here, but really, if we get all the way down to this level down here, we have a big opportunity to buy there instead. This is a really, really strong support line. So I'll be looking forward to buying here if we get down to that support line. Last thing is just to play with the thought that we're gonna go up to the all-time high. And just to saying that it's not that bad if we go down here and buy it there, because if we buy it here, we're in this move right now, the green line. So if we go up to the top, we're gonna have a 180% profit. That's nice. If we buy, if you're not in it already and waiting kind of for the signal to buy, then the next level would be on the other side here. We'll get a 150% gain. Really nice. But if you get the opportunity to buy down here instead, it is something else, right? Now we are talking about 360%. I'm just looking into the technicals and I'm buying and selling from the technical signals. So if I need to go out of this, then I go out. Then I'm looking for the next opportunity. And the next opportunity is huge, 360%. So doing technicals is just, it's not 100% sure that the things I'm telling you is gonna happen, but the probability is higher. So here we are 6 days later from the previous analysis I've just made in this video. Now we're gonna see what happened over the last 6 trading days and what have I done and what's gonna happen next. When am I gonna sell or buy? So I can already tell I've sold. And why have I sold? Let's just zoom in and take a quick look here. So we have this head shoulder pattern, and this is bearish, meaning that it will go down. And we also have this bear flag pattern, meaning that it will also go down. But I also said that if the price will go above this line here, then we have just broken resistance, and then this will be support, and then actually it would be a signal that it is gonna go even further up, and I will buy in. But what happened was really that all the next day it fell, and it fell hard, going under this neckline. But you still have to confirm and have the next day also confirming that it is gonna close below this shoulder pattern. So the next day it went up. So you still have to wait and see what happens, because this could be just a false candlestick, right? So the next day it kind of okay, what's going to happen is going to go up and go down. It seems like there's some uncertainty here. And the next day again, it fell once again, and it fell again, meaning that now for me, that's a clear signal that we can actually sell Novo, because we're going to go even further down. And I've sold it. And so what I will be looking for now is a new buy opportunity. And as we said before, we have kind of two resistance or support lines. We have this line right here, and we have this line right here, which is a really strong support line. But we have to focus on this one first. So let me just zoom in again. So what I'll be looking for is this support line. And this is also a buy opportunity, because if it can't break the support line, it means that it will go up again. And there is some different scenarios that we could look into. One is that it's going to continue down. And as you can see, it's actually broken down on the other side of this downward trend channel, but it still haven't confirmed that it's going to go up. But it means that it's not going as steep as before going down. but it could go and make a move like this. And if we get some, maybe a double tap, or at least we get it to show that it's not gonna break through, then this is a buy opportunity. And I'm gonna be looking into buying at this level. But if it seems like it's gonna break through and it will move like this instead, let's just get down there very quickly, and maybe just pierce through it, maybe just shove a little bit back, then I'm still gonna wait, because I think there is a chance that it could break even down from this support line, and then it will become a resistance line. So if it looks like this, I still won't buy. I need to confirm that it goes from this support line, because it could instead do like this, right? And this, then it will move up here, and this is now not support. It's going to be resistant, and it's going to go even further down. So what can happen is, if it goes down there and it gets rejected, and this becomes the new resistance line, then it can do something like this. And that is actually what I've been, will be looking for. I will be looking into buy at this level if it gets a clear rejection from the support line and it goes up. If it chops down here and ends up going beneath, and it shows that this is, a resistance line instead of support, then I will just wait until it gets down to this level. And then it's actually the same. I'll be looking at how does it react on this support line. But what I've said is that this is really a very strong support line. So for me, it's gonna, actually, I'm hoping that it will fall all the way down here, because as I showed, there is a big buy opportunity here, and at a really good level, because we have this really long consolidation period, meaning that this is a really strong area of support. So that's really what I'm looking at right now. I've sold Novo Nordisk, and I'm looking to buy in again, either at this level or at this level. And this level over here is at, let me just put on, if I can find it, a price tag. This level right here, 305, so it means around 300. That's might be where I'll buy, or down here at 200 and around 20. So let's just wait up and see what happens. And I think it's very interesting. I think we'll be able to buy this stock very, very cheap. And as I've covered in earlier analysis of Novo, it also has some really good fundamentals. So I'm not worried about Novo Nordisk. It will come up again. It's just a question of when, in my opinion. Good, that's it for me. So if you like the video, please make a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.